Martin Stephen Goldberg. He was born in Altoona, and he is the son of Altoona High School sweethearts, Alan and Marilyn Goldberg. I met the lad personally in 1975 at the Lawrenceville School, where he ended up finishing high school on a very, very good team. And he worked with me in a tennis camp that I ran there for 12 summers. We really had a great time working at this camp. He had a great love for the game. And I can tell you that if Martin decides to have you as a friend, it's really actually like he's adopting you for life. We've remained very close friends and in very close contact for what is coming up to 30 years. We both lived in London for over a dozen years, and our tennis rivalry and other rivalries continued through that time as well. Martin isn't really the most graceful athlete I've ever seen. If I was asked to compare him to an animal, perhaps a giraffe came to mind early on. Certainly not a gazelle. But I'll tell you, all this being said, this guy has excellent hand-eye coordination, extremely fast hands. He's very intelligent. He's tactically very wise in racket sports. But above all, he's one of the most focused and fiercest competitors I have ever seen at any level. He's the epitome of one who loves the battle. This is one competitive individual, Martin Goldberg. In addition to a friendly tennis rivalry, which we've had going on since the mid-70s and was continued this morning, we've also competed for nearly that long in backgammon. He has a marker in his wallet, which he could produce right now, that records our games over the last quarter of a century. Martin was a very good college athlete at Williams College. He was an All-American in tennis, certainly one of the very top players in New England nationally in Division III tennis. But also he took up squash and became an All-American in squash at Williams College. But what's really impressed me about tennis is Martin is his lifelong love for the sport. Because after college, he went on, he taught tennis in Asia and various places. He experienced some success in the Pro Tour in the late 70s. By the mid-80s, he was a Wall Street lawyer and won the Amateur Squash Championship of New York City. When we were in London, he represented Great Britain in the MacCurdy Games in Israel and won the gold medal in the 35 and over category. But I must say, with these various things that he's accomplished in tennis, his biggest triumph was certainly convincing Betsy Marion to marry him. She's here this evening. A beautiful and talented woman who sang opera at Glyndebourne, also when we were living there in England, which is the Wimbledon of the opera world. Very talented woman. I'm currently living in Santa Fe, New Mexico, and two of our neighbors are Betsy's parents. They're sorry not to be here, Martin, tonight, but they certainly send their best wishes and congratulations. Martin, you're a fine athlete, a great guy, and a wonderful friend. You deserve to be indicted. Make that inducted into the Blair County Hall of Fame.